Team me with me, then we get back to the money. Please don't speak on me. I'm going hard regardless. My frame on some boss shit. These other niggas be stalling. Back like a crawfish. Wins, no losses. Big shit, no toilet. Give me change, I need all that. And when it's beef, I eat all that. Niggas hate, but we ballin'. No top, Mike Jordan. Niggas faking, they flaw shit. Little boys get a car seat. Whip bank got a car key. Graduated, I'm bossing. Niggas ain't what they ought to be. Real me, I'm archery.
This nigga here.
But that's cold.
One way shit, right or wrong.
Please silence your cellular devices. Thank you. You ready?
Don't take too long.
Are you riding right?
Hey man, we live, man.
Live, man.
We here. Welcome to episode 4.
Lift it up so you ain't leaning over.
Let's keep going down.
Oh no, that's got a thing on the side. Boo. Just move the arm up also. There you go.
While they situating now, what?
Okay.
To episode 4 of Love the Jam Radio, the good, the real, and the bullshit.
You know what it is.
Yeah. I am your host, Scrap Motherfucker G. And this is my big homeboy, the host, Rilla for real.
Hey man, what's up with this? Mother got this sexy voice on today. What's wrong with that?
It's Sexy Voice Mondays. You didn't get the memo.
Yeah, that's sexy voice.
I hit him with the what's the boy name from 102 J?
Smooth jazz. Looking ass. Shout out to D Black. He always be with the smooth jazz voice.
And let me say happy birthday to my sister Yada, man. It's her birthday.
Happy birthday.
She just turned 62.
Oh wow.
63.
She's 63.
Anyway.
40, 41, 42, 41. Somewhere around now. She old in the motherfucker though.
Hey, she's a queen. Happy birthday, sis.
This nigga say I'm trying to be Barry White.
Well, looky. Man, we got a lot of stuff going on in the city, around the world. You know, I want to tap in tonight on the good, the real, and the BS. It's some good things going on, man. I see a lot of people making money. You know, I see a lot of people making some moolah. A lot of businesses I've been seeing lately. A lot of people being successful with their businesses, you know.
A lot of niggas faking like they doing it too.
Uh-oh.
Damn, we went from the good to the BS real quick. You skipped something, huh?
You know, I'm just, this that's just real shit.
Kojak, what's up, baby? But
is that Kojak? Which Kojak is that? You funky
Producer.
bitches Kojak?
Producer.
Oh, that Kojak. Okay, that's a different Kojak.
Now this is this real live producer.
Yeah.
I know what Kojaks you talking about. It's more than one Kojak though.
she said, I know what Kojaks you talking
Yeah,
about.
that's just like
Because it's more than one.
like saying it's more than one scrap. It ain't. I'm known.
Oh,
Real
wow.
and only.
Okay.
Oh, but anyhow.
My son not here no
I
more.
got time
I'm
for no
scrap.
ego.
Uh-oh. That sound like a little BS.
That's not ego,
Right.
man. That's just
I got time for no ego. I'm talking about logistics here.
No ego. Shit. Anyway, though, like I was saying, the business world. Man, Scrap, what are these folks doing with their money, man? What you think these folks doing with their money, man? Because I see a lot of people making money, but I don't see a lot of money being made. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't see it. Yeah, I thought that was a sound effect.
Right.
Man,
Sorry, Nipsey. Didn't
making
understand.
money, and I think it's closed.
You think it's closed?
That's what
They selling the
doing.
money? Are they selling the money? These folks selling the money.
They're taking the money and going to go buy clothes.
They're buying clothes.
Is that what niggas is doing?
So everything is fashion right now.
Trying to look good for the next.
But I ain't gonna lie, everybody look the same, man. Everybody, you know what? V-Long. Everybody wear V-Long shirts. Like,
What is the V-long?
That's the V-Long.
Oh,
the V
with
on
the
the
V
back.
on the back?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a wet on the back?
It's a V on the back.
The vent shirts?
No.
Niggas is wearing the vent shirts already? I heard free t-shirts come with the membership.
That should be live, but yeah, V-Long is what people wearing right now. And
So what's the end? What's the one with the N on? I got a shirt with the N on the back.
Not where that.
Not where
No, I don't
really.
know. I don't
I don't
know.
know. It's a big ass N on the back for real. Like that. Just
Then, I don't know. It could be something, but a lot of folks wearing them V long shirts, like that shit.
I'm trying to understand what this. I don't know anything about it, so you got to educate
You
me.
ain't never been nowhere and seen like a person with a big ass letter
I'm
V
gonna
on
pull
the
it
back
up,
of that
man. I'm gonna
motherfucker.
pull it. Somebody
It's a
got
big
it.
ass letter V on the back of that shirt.
I guess I'll be looking at. I don't know. I guess I
mean,
ain't
that
seen
bitch
it.
Stupid big.
Yeah, you know
I know it would be stupid big, but I'm saying
It's
I guess I ain't
big.
seen no V-shirt ass niggas. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah,
Maybe I don't be where the V-shirt niggas be at.
Somebody said that's all them doing for the grandmas folks.
Oh, okay. Thank you, because I don't know them.
That's the shirt right here. That's the logo right there.
Oh no, I ain't never seen that.
That's all they got now, man. It's
Who is that?
big
Who is it? A
ass V on it.
designer?
That's what I want to find out. It's out here though.
I'd be damned if I wear something that say V long on there.
V long.
I don't want to be talking about V long.
Who's V long?
I don't know.
Yeah, it say V long. I don't know.
I probably wear
Nigga,
it
you
too.
really should be happy about it.
Nah.
That's marketing for you, for free.
I mean, I probably wear it.
I wear a V-shirt talking about Team Vent, nigga.
Yeah,
They helping you out.
yeah, you know.
Wear your V-long shirt. You
But
can
it
partner
seems
with
like a
them.
lot of folks just coming with V clubs now. So it's too many V clubs.
What other V clubs it is?
Yeah, Event, Visions, Vibes. That Vibes is finna open. That's my boy Nike Mikey. They finna open on 1960. And they got a Vibes. They got
put that here?
yeah, that's crazy, ain't it?
Wow.
Yeah,
Yo,
Niggas are trying to expand.
I mean, like your crowd is from the south. Like,
Well, some people want them to linger.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
that's
know.
fine, but you gonna come out here to do what?
To,
Nobody knows you.
it don't matter. That's why he coming out here.
They trying to compete.
Is that it? What's wrong with some good comp?
That's fine.
Shit, that's cool.
I'm just saying, it's enough money out here for everybody.
I'm
Hey,
definitely
no, see, I mean, it's gonna be a difference though because the north ain't like the south. These niggas a little more hood on my outside.
yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
The money situation not gonna make sense to them
Nah, it's not.
because you can't charge the prices you charge out there.
You can't do it.
I mean, you can sucker them out of some money. I hear niggas out here ain't gonna get sucked out
They
of no
very,
money.
very stubborn.
Yeah,
stubborn.
niggas used to what they used to. And on the south side, you can go to the south side and goddamn jack up a price in a minute, and they're gonna pay it.
You'll
Just
come
good.
here. The thing about it is, you'll come here, you have a slamming ass grand opening. But once the shit set in, damn, like, we ain't going back to no more.
You can't use the price. Like bottle sales, the way they clubs be out there,
Yeah.
what they do, you can't come out here and sell bottles like that. They're not gonna pay it.
I understand.
They're not gonna do it. Oh man,
Yeah,
trust
that's
me.
right.
We got cheap bottles. Our bottles cheap,
Yeah.
and motherfuckers don't want to buy them. You know what I mean?
It's that North is stubborn, man.
The north is different. You know what I mean? It's different from the south side.
Not to saying we ain't got no money. We just a little
niggas out here
different with
got
our
the
money.
money. They
We
just different.
the competition is just a little different out here, man. We
Somebody
just stubborn.
said, don't bring that south side shit to the north. Like you gonna get a pass because you gonna get passed the fuck up.
Yes, you know. And I got much respect for whoever do
Yeah,
business.
I
but,
fucks with I go to their venues when they got shit going on.
we used to promote with them, so I
Yeah,
do
like a
respect it.
motherfucker.
But at the end of the day,
My boy
you know,
Pusha.
it's on our grounds. It's our turf. You know,
Mhm.
you got to come with it. You got to come with it. That's all I'm saying. But I definitely will have me event, sports lounge on the south side, so too.
Like a motherfucker.
Okay. And they gonna be like, this. Them niggas coming out here. They
And I
don't know
respect
nobody
it.
out here.
And I
This ain't no
respect
motherfucker.
it.
Hey, on
Gonna
all
be a little
ground.
different,
All
though,
that
'cause
same
see,
shit.
When they see them vent
Prices.
sports round prices,
We might win.
niggas go, you gonna be like, wait.
That's
We
how
gonna
they
get
doing it.
fucked
Oh,
that,
shit.
What's that club I told you I went to?
Which
The
one?
one everybody be going to now.
Hush.
No.
Not hard. Not.
On the south
some
side?
West Alma.
Oh,
Some West Alma. What's the goddamn name of it?
It's like 20 clubs on Restheimer.
Bullshit.
Everybody go to this motherfucker. I went to and I paid $103 for 2 drinks.
Damn.
Like
I ain't never been there.
They're putting D-Long in the cup.
that shit. Had something in the cup. That
I
shit.
ain't never heard of
I
that.
bought 2 drinks, paid $103.
Damn.
No lie. No
So-
bullshit. Oh, I mean, crazy.
You know, I think a lot of times you're not paying you paying for the.
I actually looked at the ticket, and I don't never look at tickets.
I'm not talking about that. I'm
see
saying
what
you
was on
paying
that
for the
motherfucker.
not the drinks. I'm just saying in general
paying
on
for
the
the
south. You paying for the actual experience.
experience.
You know, I'm just saying that's what I'm just saying
I
in
done
their mind.
experienced drinking a lot of years.
I'm not talking about the
Fuck
drinks,
that.
fool.
She's
I'm
saying
talking
like
about
the light shows, the
What's
girls
the fuck
or the
name of this damn
women's.
club
I
we
guess.
went? We went out there for somebody's birthday, and I
I'm
can't
trying
think
to
of what
think
the
of-
fuck the name of the club, man. And I got Patron mixed with Hypnotic, 2 of them.
ooh.
Yeah, it's actually good. It gets you where you
Hey
go.
man, this man Scrap
You know what
would
I mean?
mix alcohol like cologne.
I mix goddamn
Oh,
gas with alcohol.
atomic bottle.
Atomic bottle. Man,
Say
listen, man.
said it.
The motherfucking me drank. I got 2 of them. It was $79 for the drink.
Mm.
With whatever after 79 to equal 103 worth of gratuity.
Did they have shoes come with that?
I wish that they would have had a shirt or something.
That was good
That
shit.
need to be long shirt.
God damn.
Man, listen, man. I bought the drink. I said, God damn. Went to buy a bottle of Patron. I said, fuck it. If 2 drinks is $103, I might well buy a bottle. Asked about the bottle price.
That's crazy.
It was $3.50 plus gratuity.
God damn.
You know what clubs I don't particularly care for is when they put light just came on. When they put a limit, like a spending limit, like you can have this section, but you got to spend
Oh, okay.
$800.
What's the club you was going to go to? They told you had to buy 4 bottles?
Yeah.
Capri Lounge, probably.
Heart.
Hard.
Heart is
Oh,
like that. Oh my
Dang.
God, man.
You have to buy 4 bottles.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You got to buy 4 bottles to get a section. Man.
That's just crazy.
And the
Not
bottle's
gonna
like
tell me how much money I
$300.
got.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't like the bottles is like decent
But
price.
honestly,
Like
though,
I
but
took
the
they
thing
list
about
and
it-
it was like the cheapest bottle was like $280, and it was
Some
fucking.
of these niggas don't be buying bottles like that, man. It's all a show. And I'm
I
talking
know
about like my boy said before, like it's the club closed at 2:00. Why you got a bottle of Ace of Spades coming out at 155? That don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you
That's
got
not real.
bottles of Ace of Spades coming out at 155. That just don't. That's a look, man. Somebody pulled them bottles from the back and said, "Hey, just run these bottles out." It just don't make sense.
Man,
You're not paying for $1,200 bottles. At
5 minutes to the
5
club
minutes to
close.
Yeah, come on.
If you do, you ain't trying to share it with nobody.
Nobody. You take it home.
You can't
Put this in
leave
your
it.
purse,
You
baby.
for the DoorDash,
Shit,
that
I done took
motherfucker.
many a bottle from the.
I mean, but you can't walk out. You're
Nah.
not supposed to walk
I'm
out.
just saying,
with
if you
it.
spend that money on a bottle, I wish a
Damn, how much I
motherfucker
spent
would
on the
tell
bottle?
me.
I'm leaving with my bottle if I don't finish it. Fuck it.
Exactly.
Give a damn how much money I got. I'm leaving with my
My
bottle.
bottle.
Exactly.
If I don't finish it, I'm going to drink. What up, G?
Shit, even if I do finish it, I might still take that empty motherfucker with me.
Take that bottle.
Spending
Shit,
$1,200,
that's-
it's my shit, nigga.
That bottle be sitting on the whatnot shelf.
Okay.
Shit.
Put that hoe on my nightstand, turn it to a lamp or some shit.
So,
That's
you
an
gotta make something
investment.
out that motherfucker.
Okay.
Speaking of investments, oh man, that was a good word.
You're welcome.
Investing, man. Like, what is something that I see a lot of people starting to invest in the little. What's the app that they got going on right now?
A big car.
Robinhood, Bitcoin, a lot of stuff. But you know what? I see a lot of people doing it, but a lot of people not doing their homework. A lot of people just jumping on because they see everything on Facebook and shit, and they jumping in there thinking they supposed to get rich overnight. I wasn't even a part of that. I haven't even really did my homework on it, so I haven't really tapped into it. But although I have seen people making money off of it, but I don't think it's a get rich scheme for everybody. You really got to be tapped in for that investing type of mind frame. But again, social media by storm. I wake up, I see AMC 24 booming. I'm like, shit, I was not 24, AMC period, just booming. And I see everybody that it's dumbass niggas that I know on my timeline that don't know shit about. They barely know 1+1, but they talking about, oh, I'm gonna go buy into AMC. And then I'm looking like, do you know what you're doing? So let's harp on that. Like, folks, it's not for everybody, man. Do your homework first, because you're gonna be arguing, talking about I jumped in AMC and now I'm down $400 and I only had $500 in my life anyway. It's not for everybody, man. Like, do your homework before you jump on social media, nose diving into shit, because your ass gonna be broke next week, and that's how this shit happening. But it's a lot of investments right now. It's some good investments, but not in the Bitcoin AMC world. I'm saying like investing in yourself, like invest in your own craft, in your own personal shit. You can make money any type of way. You got to think about it. Somebody created a damn toothpick and somebody created a paper clip. And shit, that shit's still here to stay, and they gonna make money forever. So at the end of the day, we got to learn how to start putting our money in the right spots and not putting it in the same spots everybody else putting their money into.
How about we put our money into each other? That'd be something.
Shit,
Fuck that. I would not put my money into a lot of people.
Yeah,
A lot of people ain't worth it.
I'm talking about black businesses and black owned.
Not even that. Let's speak
That's
on
what I'm
that,
talking
'cause, I really been wanting to speak on this turkey leg hut shit.
Oh, let's talk about TLH. Ooh.
That bullshit, like,
Uh-oh.
I don't understand it. Now you got a dress code?
Uh-oh.
That's for the crowd that help you stay.
That's a current event. That is a
That's
current
a
event.
current event that's happening right now. I've been reading that on the news thing for like the last 3 weeks. They have a dress code now. Now, who is that dress code aimed at?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it's a family-oriented place now, all of a sudden. But when they was trying to kick you out that building, those same motherfuckers that
Help.
dressed like that was the reason why you was there.
What my boy Ross say, never forget little brother now.
You know
Never
what I'm
forget
saying?
little brother now.
Like, I don't understand it. It's weird to me that you would just
You know what? And I gotta
appease the
agree
other
with Scrap.
people.
I gotta agree with Scrap on this. You can't come in the game with the low end folks. Let's say that. I'm not gonna say low end as no money. I'm saying low end that you have in that corner that helped you build the foundation to just cater to people who you trying to keep. You see what I'm saying? Your foundation. Like I don't agree with that. So I gotta agree with Scrap on that.
It's
If these
not
folks
a
helped
club
you,
all of a sudden, why they?
yeah,
That motherfucker been a club.
my nigga bought me a plate. Hey man, my brother.
That's Jay.
Damn.
Jay,
It's gonna rain today.
That's
Boy bought me
into the building,
a whole
y'all.
plate, man.
I'm
That's,
surprised he ain't rub head.
he ain't done yet. You gotta drop his stuff
He ain't
before you
drunk.
rub his head. He definitely coming to rub your head.
No.
Yeah.
This nigga, a fool. Look, man.
That's the
He
thing.
said, she say, how you gonna dress code for somewhere you eating on a patio?
Yeah. It
You know, I've
makes
never
sense.
been there, so I can't tell you how it look.
Yeah,
You know, I can tell you how it
Turkey
tastes,
leg
turkey leg hut.
dress code.
I can tell you how the food tastes because I've tasted it at home, but I've never been before, and I don't think I ever go. Seeing as that you turned your back on
And
the ones who helped you get there.
and I was
J-Line.
really saluting the Turkey Leg Hut
What's up, man?
movement.
How you doing? Wonderful.
You know, what I mean? Like that's crazy to me. Like, there's no way that I'm gonna use my past professions. When I started selling drugs back in the game, man, I mean, it is what it is. I did that. I've done
It's
my
your
time
truth.
for that.
It's your
You know what I mean?
You live
When I
your
started
truth.
selling drugs back in the
Two
game,
tips.
and once I went up, I never stopped selling to the people who was buying from me at first, even though they wasn't buying a higher price.
Squad been there.
You know what I mean? I stuck to my plan that got me there.
I got turned around last night. I mean, Sunday.
Huh?
From bar 5015.
You got turned around on dress code?
Dress code.
What they say you was wrong?
They told me I was too casual.
Huh?
And the nigga on the patio had on a black t-shirt. And I had a whole outfit on.
You had on an outfit, a
They
short
say
set.
turkey leg hut is all patio, about 8 tables on the inside. You gonna make me be hot and I can't wear naked clothes?
Yeah,
Well,
literally, I was
I can't wear
I
a
had
tank
on
top. That's crazy.
some Puma shorts and a dress shirt, like the shirt to go with it.
Yeah.
The nigga told me I was too casual.
Man.
Man, that's crazy, man. And you know,
Tell my-
and you know the fucked up part about it. Speaking on what you said, it's the black-owned businesses that's doing it.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's the black-owned business, and that's the fucked up part. You want me to support you as a black business, but yet you don't care about. I mean, like, you want me to change to fit the other people criteria.
That's crazy though.
You know what I mean?
That kind of seemed like we reversing roles as black folks and white, because all the white folks want to be hip and
Exactly.
hard and rap.
They don't
and
give a
wanna do
fuck
that
how you
shit.
look, as long as you spend your money.
But the black folks want us to be preppy.
That's not true.
Man,
What's,
listen,
whoa, what's going on? What we got in there?
it's not a place I go. Like, I
I
don't own a pair of dress shoes, and I have ate at some of the top-notch restaurants. You know what I mean? I wear tennis shoes everywhere I go, and I wear only t-shirts. I got 2 collar shirts in my closet. I wear t-shirts, whether they designer or not. I wear t-shirts. I have not been turned down from no place I've ever been, from True Lux to Fogo de Childs to wherever.
I would have forgot that child
You know
from
what I mean?
joggers.
That was my point. I was saying that, like, it don't matter what you got on.
They don't.
Because
Yeah, they don't care.
they know that black people are the biggest consumers. Period.
They want you.
Okay,
that's why I
so
said they
I'm
want your
gonna
money.
give you this for the business perspective. with no emotions whatsoever or give a fuckness, because I wear clothes. Sometimes I don't wear clothes. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? To them, their target market ain't the people that's coming in there with the clothes not on. It's the motherfuckers that are in the older group that are offended by people that don't have their clothes on.
Yeah.
People that are bigger, maybe uncomfortable with themselves. And then there's somebody come in that's, you know what I mean? They not feeling that. So they start getting complaints. When those complaints start outweighing the money or the drama, the negative connotation, the extra bullshit that comes with dealing with niggas, which we all know happens, we have to look at that. Like, are you going to rock this way? You going to rock that way? Okay, well, I want my establishment in the end game to be this right here. So for that, I'm going to have to rectify the situation by letting these people, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Just telling people to put clothes on to a certain extent. And like, let's say what the dress code really is. Was people really out there doing too much? You got kids, you feel me? You go out there with the kids, and you know what I'm saying? Do you necessarily want to see, you know what I'm saying, a flamboyant gay dude with the whoop-de-whoop, you know what I'm saying? Do you want to
you go
him
to
to
Splash Town, you go to these other spots, and that shit is real ridiculous, man.
So that's what I'm saying. With it being real ridiculous, like there used to be a time where there's certain stuff you wouldn't even wear around older people, like on some
respect,
shit. So
respect.
It comes down to respect. So with them getting all those complaints, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about that.
See,
It's the bigger picture.
I don't think they naturally get complaints.
You got to know that.
I don't think so.
You got to.
Just
The only because they wouldn't have did shit unless the money
what's
started.
making it so different from Turkey Leg Hut, from Bombshells?
Bombshell's not black owned.
But
It's a franchise.
That's the thing, though.
It's a franchise.
But they don't.
That's because they don't say nothing because the waitresses are the Bombshell. What you mean? It's literally like going to Hooters and complaining.
Okay,
You
so
not
then
go. You going to Hooters?
So
but the Turkey Leg Hut is not that. They're trying to say they want to be a family
They want
establishment.
to be, but they didn't start out.
It doesn't matter how they started. You didn't start off at motherfucking Vent. You was at goddamn. No, you not. You gonna grow, man. You can't tell me you move the same way when you ain't have no money that when you got money. That's dumb. Like
I do.
that's not realistic.
I don't change.
Nah, nigga, that's dumb. That's the dumbest shit that niggas brag about. It's not changing. You supposed to change, my nigga.
Depending on what type of change you're talking about, though.
Okay, for example, I have a
I've
business.
never been stupid, so I'm not changing to be stupid or not changing to be dumb.
We're not talking about that. We talking about how you move depending on like for example, when I ain't have like bread, not saying I got like bread, but when I was like really broke for real, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even thinking the same way as a person as I think. You know what I'm saying?
That don't mean you changed. That's just your thought process.
That means you've evolved. You've
Because
changed. I changed from thinking like, okay, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to get this, being roachy almost.
You've been the same person since I met you. You've been the same person.
To you?
Exactly, but that's
not. I'm talking about my business. We talking about business.
Even business. You've been the same business minded.
From who you were.
Nigga, I used to do everything for fucking free. I changed that. So if somebody from 5 years ago walks in here now, they like, oh, love you was popping when you was doing shit for free. So, but I changed that. So that don't mean that I'm
different.
What's different?
Because they already was making money. As Turkey Leg, they was one of the most paid spots.
And so guess who was making most of their money? Who was their biggest consumer? You think it was Quenisha and all them?
Yes.
No, it's not. Look at the. You can go in there and
nothing but niggas was going to Turkey Leg.
Not saying niggas, but it's different kind of niggas.
Yeah.
There's the working class nigga that's coming on their lunch break and they bringing their white homies that they work with.
I own Vent Sports Lounge.
We know that,
and we got different type of niggas in Vent Sports Lounge.
True.
It's a different way you can wing
but that's
those type of niggas
a club
out. I'm not gonna
versus...
listen. I'm not gonna change Vent Sports Lounge and say, oh, it's a dress code now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weed the motherfuckers that was doing that shit out the way you're supposed to weed them out. Hey, you can't come here with that stupid shit. Bye. It's not gonna be, oh, I'm gonna make everybody else uncomfortable that was acting right to make them come to the club and be like, oh, they gotta put on a suit and tie.
So you want them to individually attack each person that they feel?
No, because
you're
gonna notice.
That's what you're saying, though. When you put a blanket out there, so people already know before they even get there, you ain't even gotta address nobody. You should know before you get there.
This is change.
No, that's not true though. You can't grow like that.
I mean, how did they grow?
They grew.
I'm saying everybody want to grow in different directions.
Let me say it like this: if they wasn't where they at now from what they had before, how can you change it? If you didn't make no money, if you didn't make any money from what you had going on, then you change it. You actually got big from what you had going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? You actually got big from the people who are there now. The people who you tell it you got big from there. You in third ward for one. Or wherever that's at right there.
Bada bing.
You in third ward for one. And that's where it started at. You started selling to those people. Those people came in, bought your food, had fun, had your little music playing, whatever. They made your name big, but now all of a sudden you saying that the people who started out buying from me, hey, if you gonna wear that, you can't come.
No, they're saying, hey, the people that start buying from me, we changed into a family environment. So when you come, put some fucking clothes on.
Wow, I ain't have on no
That's
clothes.
it.
I ain't had no clothes when you first opened.
It doesn't matter though.
You turned me around then.
They didn't turn nobody. They're not
You
turning
took
nobody
my money.
around. They're telling you before you even get there.
If you walk up in there with it on, they gonna turn you around, right? But you didn't turn me around.
But you knew that when you walked in.
Hear me out. Last week,
I understand what you're saying,
Last
Scrap.
week before you changed your dress code, you didn't turn me around.
Right.
And you took my money.
Right.
Why turn me around this week?
Because when you walked away, listen, when you walked away, I had a whole table full of 40 plus nurses come over here
How many
talking about
times
it
do
doesn't
they
matter.
come?
You got to
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
the bigger
that's real.
picture. They coming every day at lunch. They telling their friends.
They
Once
come
it
every day
became
at lunch. Me and
Scrap,
my
once
friends come
the
every
brand,
day too.
no, they don't.
So let me ask
Niggas
you
is
this.
not consistent like
let me
Tom.
ask you this. Let me ask you this, love. Let me ask you this. So you own Chicken Leg Hut. Just say that. You own Chicken Leg Hut.
Okay,
That's a hell of a name.
You open
it is live.
you open
Nothing
up
but chicken legs.
you open up the spot, and you know the type of people you got dressing in there with the woo. You done banged and boomed and made all the money in the world. And them same people, you got some new visitors coming in, 40 plus, and they complaining. You making millions of dollars already. You gonna take a chance and gamble and say, oh, because these folks that come for lunch every day, I'm gonna change my
You know,
whole.
the only-
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, the only thing bigger than to y'all like making money is the brand. There's nothing, and a lot of people get that fucked up. There's nothing bigger than the brand.
That's
period.
what I tell every
They got
time.
people outside of the outside of Texas now that want to come here. All they know and talk about is the Turkey Leg Hut, and that's
So
because of
what I'm
their
saying is
marketing.
this. What I'm saying is, it'll all make sense if you have Turkey Leg Hut become a franchise and it's opened everywhere else. Then I can say, you know what? Maybe they did that shit for the investors that's coming in to add on to the business. That'll make sense. But as of right now, you can't. It just don't work. You're missing your money.
You think that
when
they're
I
gonna
went
be
to
missing
Boston-
money, or are they gonna get more money now? Because people gonna be like,
They
"Oh,
only
I'm gonna
gonna
go
get
now
money. They only
because
gonna get
they
money
ain't got to
if-
deal with the riffraff to them."
They only gonna give money if they gonna give away their product. So like you just said, protect your brand.
You got
They
to.
gonna give up the brand. So you gonna give up your brand. You gonna give up love
What's
to
giving?
generate.
And I'm saying, what are they giving up
Yo,
there? I'm not
saying,
understanding.
listen, if they want franchise, you got people, that investors and stuff that say, "Oh, I want to buy into that business." So now you're giving up your brand for those folks to supplement away the people that you already was catering to, so you can make it bigger for them, not for these folks, not for yourself. You saying, "I want to make more money, so I want them to buy into the brand." The same shit I want to do, but I'm not gonna ever sell my soul to it. I can have people buy into my formula, my plot, my way, not giving away the shit to them. Oh, because they think it should be like this, I'm finna turn it into that. So the people on the outside looking in can say, "Hey, you know what? We gonna buy into it, but we're not gonna accept it if they got to dress like this." And now you're going back to the people, "Hey, look, you know what?
That's
Sammy and them said we not gonna be able to open up and branch, so y'all got to put on some certain tunes."
I believe what they should have
And I
done.
believe that possibly could be the reason.
I
could
believe
be.
And you
what
can't
they
be mad at
should've-
that if that's the case, because them motherfuckers could have came to the table with that big ass check.
Me,
That could be
myself,
their
I
goal.
believe-
See, that's
What
what
they
make
should've
us. That's what make us, and I'm gonna say us, different than a lot of people, because it ain't nobody that comes to the table with no big ass check, and they make me think they can outdo what I can do for my own brand.
It's not about outdoing. It's like, I want to invest in what you have because
Man, that
I
shit is
want
straight
to.
jumping. That shit
No,
is
that's
straight
not-
jump. You know, because these folks not coming to you to say, "Oh, we want to jump in your brand because you created." They say they want to take your brand so they can monopolize and make their money off of what you created. They're not looking at it like
I
you.
mean, that's
Because
a way to
eventually,
look at it, yeah.
Eventually, if they want to buy into your shit and they
You
want the
want
shit
to
the way
buy
they
for
want
what
it,
you saw.
they're gonna eventually flip that shit and make it something else. And then it's gonna be like, "Damn, you sold yourself to Turkey Leg Hut. Now it's some other shit owned by somebody else on another level." And it does happen.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, it
With some
do.
of the
It
biggest
do.
chains that we
Yeah.
fuck with
Yeah.
is like that.
I
But-
just believe what they should have done instead of doing that. If you wanted to cater to a different, open you another
line.
another
Yeah.
line of
Yeah.
your own
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
Open you another line in a different area.
Designer turkeys.
You know what I mean?
Designer
And
turkeys.
it could have been yours. Now you winning this way
That's the smartest way.
and this way.
That's the smartest
you,
way.
You make the brand. That's just. I'm gonna use what's
branches.
his name? Ed Hardy.
It's
The
branches.
dude who made Ed Hardy.
The tattoo guy.
When he made, no, I'm lying. Black Label. That's his name.
Okay.
When he changed from Black Label, he had Black Label that was being worn here. He went to what's his name? Shit, I can't even think of the man's name. It was just in my head. but he made a new line of clothes that sold on a different level.
Yeah, that's
I
how
mean, damn, I can't think of his name.
that's a lovely and a real one. Like that's just what that is. Like what you just said, that's the smartest thing to do. But what she said, the same thing. People are really lazy. They look at that shit. They like, you know what? Oh, I get this big ass bag right now, not even knowing what they could accomplish in the long run. They gonna get this big ass bag for the moment, and then by the time you look up, you just sold yourself. You just sold your brand away to some people.
Now you making a portion of what you was
exactly
making because somebody else bought into it.
You gotta build your brand and protect
Basically,
your brand.
everybody have different. There's people that start startups, get it to a certain point just to sell it off.
Like you know,
be detached from it
and
and
look, I
make
know you
millions of
understand
dollars.
this. I know you understand this. You know how long it took me until I became a business owner. I had to tell myself, you know, I don't want to sign to no rap label. I don't want to be signed to that. That's the weakest shit right now to me is to sign to a rap label. I'm not gonna do it because I know that you're gonna be basically selling you're gonna get a portion of what you really are from people, and you can do the work yourself and get all your own money. Like I'd rather make my own money.
Again, other people have different. People have different fucking goals. Some people just want to be famous. They don't give a fuck about the money. Some people just want to be seen. Some people just want followers. Everybody got different.
I want longevity.
Motherfucker, you ask myself, really, why you not signed? Why you not signed? Like, I'm trying to work so I can own some shit. I don't want to be signed and have to move at somebody else's pace or be under contract. I do this project for them or make my music sound a certain way or get slim for them or none of this shit. I'm like, nah, I can own myself. I can own my own label and do my own thing and make my own money. You know how much more money we can make if you got the people around you that can say we can put the same steps in that these people that's doing they paying these multi-millions for, or they not even paying them. You taking from you and your music, like that shit crazy. I can pay my own people.
They invest in you for you to have to pay them back.
Exactly. Exactly. Because they know that. Because like Lovey say, they know that these people gonna jump up. These folks gonna say, "Oh, they see that check." They can like, "Oh, they see them zeros." They're like, "Oh, I get that right now." But shit, you can make that shit times 10.
But look how much work they got to put in, I guess, in their mind.
That's what it is.
It's lazy. Motherfuckers, once they realize they can make that bread, motherfuckers going to make that bread. And you can't say if that is situation. Not everybody want to be that, bro. Some people don't want to own a franchise. Some people don't want they just might have did that to get the bag. Oh, there's the bag. Let me get it. Move to fucking Mexico and live their life.
That spot was going to do what it done and take off the way it did. So now that it took off, your mind stay when you feel like you gotta cater to the next tax bracket. When you don't. You don't have to cater to them because you made it this way. What you was doing here was a great formula.
People cater to where the money is at. So unbeknownst to us, because we don't know what their numbers is, all we know is what they show us or what we see. We don't know, you know what I mean? They gonna move to where the bag. You gotta know they're gonna move to where the bag is. It's not gonna be convenient for everybody.
Why not be okay for third ward? Because if I was looking for the bag and wanted to cater to just that, I wouldn't have never put my spot there.
Everybody got to start somewhere.
You got to. And stick with your formula. It
works. 50-15, the bouncer told me.
I like that club, though. I fuck with that club. I used to go to that club every Friday. That was
the owner said he trying to weed out all the Jersey and
that's cool for that spot. It's worth it.
You told my uncle he can't get in with a white tee to go put a black tee on, and you told me I couldn't get in because I was too casual. I need to go put on.
It'd be like, for one, these day and time though, owners and people gotta understand, just by you switching up dress code, that's not changing nothing.
I
seen shit happen
anyway.
I mean, I think it do change something because when people are looking to go to the club and they're like, "Oh shit, I don't feel like putting on da-da-da,da," so they don't go there. It's real simple. It's like man logic.
That's cool.
I've seen niggas do that shit. Like, "Oh nigga, I'm not going over there. I don't own I own 2 collar shirts. I ain't got no dress shoot." Like niggas,
I'm not going to that shit.
Exactly.
If I got to change the way that I feel comfortable, I won't go.
Right.
Yeah, I feel comfortable like this. This is how I dress. I don't see nothing wrong with it. And the thing is, you're
not one of those ignorant niggas that made it bad for you.
I'm not going to go tear it up. But like that black tee, white tee shit, I never understood that. If I put on a collar shirt, am I not scrap? Am I not me? If I shoot up clubs every fucking week and I throw a collar shirt on this week, am I not the same nigga who shot up the club last week? I'm still a fool who shot up the club last week. Except for I don't got on the white tee today. I got on the collar shirt today.
No bullshit.
I mean, that shit crazy. Like
it's like that too, though, man. The motherfuckers, it ain't about what you wear. You really gotta just it's activity. You really got to wing out the activity, man. But you trying to attack people and what they wear. That's the last spot, man. You got to find out. You got to do your homework out here and find out who is who. And
It really just be
I ain't
stereotypes.
never seen nail pair of clothes pay for a meal or a spot in the club.
bullshit.
I ain't never seen the clothes get up and walk up and pay for shit.
You got to think about the bigger picture. You personalize shit.
If I'm a millionaire and I got on a goddamn me tank top and want to go eat, what's the difference? Damn, you got quiet.
No bullshit.
What's the
yelling
difference?
over you?
No, serious business. If I'm a millionaire and I pull up in a goddamn Lambo outside and I got on a white tee and some basketball shorts, where do that stop?
It's not about it stopping. It's about the masses. In you being a millionaire in this particular situation versus the 50 motherfuckers that had on the same outfit that stole out the store. You know what I mean? You're 1 in 50. That's how you have to look at it. People base their stereotypes on the masses, not in particular. So if you take yourself out of, you know what I'm saying, and look at it in the masses, then how many niggas you seen steal from the store that was dressed in a business suit? How many, you know what I mean? Like, people have logic and basicness, and they don't think about you scrap and you as a person, or you're a millionaire, or you pulled up in whoop-de-whoop car. All they thinking of is, ooh, the last nigga that came in here and robbed me had on basketball shorts and a fucking tank top. It's generalizations. That's how motherfuckers think.
That shit crazy.
It is.
But that motherfucker in that suit just robbed you. They didn't even pay their tab. They walked out. They walked out in their tab. You know,
I seen that shit in the
shit is
Galleria.
stupid to me, like the way people
Nigga.
try to.
It is,
They
but
was
it's,
watching the young
you got to
niggas
know it
and
come
the
from
whole
somewhere.
time, the old nigga, he in that hoe pocketing them motherfucking AirPods and Apple Watches. Walk right out that hoe.
Shut up,
And
BP.
They was on the young niggas, and the young niggas was paying for their shit.
That's crazy.
And this nigga, now he in the Galleria selling shit for half off.
Wow,
Like a
man.
motherfucker.
Do you think that stereotypes have like gotten away from themselves? Like the stereotypes that our parents used and had is not maybe prevalent now.
A little bit.
Because it's different.
Yeah,
It's real different. Like,
a little bit.
no, I used the Lambo situation for a reason, because I was on side of a white man in a Lambo. Man got out in some shorts up the hill and a tank top, like I said. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
and some flip flops and walked right up in the spot.
That's anybody with money.
Wait,
Fucking
hold on.
Adam Sandler. If you look at any of them
They dress-
motherfuckers that just be out regular, they schmegular regular. And I agree with that. I'm not a big flashy.
Shit,
I'm
my
not-
grandpa got a
Yeah.
bunch of. My grandpa got a bunch of money.
I'm
and
not
that nigga
flashy.
ain't-
I got 1,000.
Until the
bits
sun
in
hits your
real life.
motherfucking shirt.
Oh, that's just a chain.
Oh, that's a little chain. Get out of
That's
here.
a personal.
It's part of your motherfucking. You can't
Nah,
help
this is
yourself.
personal,
It's in
man.
your
This-
blood. That's that
this-
Texas
So-
shit.
Nah, this is real.
So next
Y'all
they
can't
gonna be
see-
telling motherfuckers they can't come in there with all the jewelry on and flash it in, because they
What
feel
that
like
got to do?
because the masses over there feel like them.
When did the
thugs.
last time a nigga with chains robbed the store? I'm just
hey,
asking.
shit.
Some of the
This
niggas
ain't not
with chains
logical.
are the niggas who robbed to get them chains.
It don't matter. They not wearing
Hey,
it to
man.
rob the store though.
Listen, babe. When you
They not doing
when you
that.
stereotype a motherfucker, you stereotype. You know what
I
mean?
agree.
It's like the shit be crazy, because like
But
when
where do
the
it
first
come
thing
from,
they-
Scrap?
when they first see a motherfucker dressed like this with chains and
I'm saying,
jewelry
where do
and shit,
stereotypes
first
come
thing,
from?
Shit, the white people. They
No.
stereotype the shit out of us.
No. Where do stereotypes come from?
Shit that happens.
Okay, so much so it becomes a fucking stereotype.
So her with her shorts up her ass, she a robber.
What? Somebody
The
got
woman-
shorts in their ass?
With the girl that walked in with shorts up her ass, is she a robber?
If 150 bitches that walked in robbed me, and then the 151st bitch walked in with her shorts on her ass, hell yeah, she's a robber.
Mm.
It's logic. That's humans. That's how people
Now-
think.
now- back to what you
Stop
said, though.
it, man.
You said
Them folks
you
full
said
of
how we
shit.
got away. Look. You said how we got away with stereotyping. Yeah, because like Scrap say, change has happened too. Like
True.
back then, you think my old folks be like, "Hey, granddaddy," now like, "Oh, you want to wear them baggy ass pants?" Sagging.
Exactly.
See, now it's more of a fitted world. So
Mm-hmm.
now it's not hard to dictate who is who. But me personally, I'm a big nigga, but I don't like baggy ass clothes. Like that shit just ain't in no more to me. Like I don't do baggy ass clothes, but there's some people who do, and that stereotype is out the window because now you like shit. There ain't nobody doing that shit. I mean, niggas still sag with little clothes on, but shit, that shit look goofy. So it just don't.
Tight ass pants.
Tight your pants tighter
Yeah,
than
you
your
got-
shoes. And they out your ass.
Yeah, that shit different.
I never understood that.
No,
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, that shit be funny though. If y'all go back and look at your old pictures, man, y'all would be looking like, damn, I was tacky in the bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, them big
I
ass
was saying
pants.
because at that time, that's what was in.
Yeah, I'm talking about big
that's what
ass
was
shirts, big ass pants, baggy to the motherfucker.
Shorts way down to
Look like a
the
motherfucking farmer,
I
man.
seen the shirt I had
Paco.
on that came to my knees. I'm like,
Well,
damn,
there's
dog,
Iceberg. Iceberg coming back though. I've been seeing some
I
live
haven't
little
seen
no
Iceberg
I ain't
shit.
seen no iceberg.
Jabos, I got a couple pairs of both pants I just bought.
Them ain't
See what I'm
Jabos, though.
saying?
They
You was
named
waiting for
something else.
Jabos to come back
No,
Whatever the hell they
they
is.
something else now because I thought they was and they not.
with the little straps on them,
Yeah,
the
with the
pants.
scalp and the little-
GB,
Yeah.
yeah.
What they call?
These
They something else
these
now.
niggas
I know.
with hammer
Hey,
pants and shit with pockets on the side of them.
Man, I
Big
just,
giant ass
sometimes I look at my old picture, I be like, bro, I was broke than a bitch. I was like,
But y'all niggas stereotype too. Like when y'all
What
see
you
a
want?
female,
uh-huh.
you know what I mean, and she's all covered up. She may not be, you know what I'm saying.
I don't call her bougie.
I didn't say she was boot. I didn't,
Oh,
see, I didn't see what I'm saying. I didn't even have to.
Because that's the
Case in
stereotype
point.
for it.
What you finna say?
That's
Exactly.
stereotype
Case in
for it.
point. That was my.
That's the
That's all. I ain't gotta
That's
say
the
nothing else. You
stereotype for
you
it,
heard
though.
it.
You know what I mean? That's the stereotype.
That's the point I was
for
making.
a person being fully clothed. I
I don't
understand
want
what
no
you're saying, but
ratchet
I don't
ass.
stereotype. Listen,
I don't want the bitch that got
A lot of men don't really want to keep that. They'll look at that shit, but they don't see why they
it's
be
cool to
on
look
that.
at, but
Why?
I don't want that shit.
Shit, because they degrading themselves. Somebody just put a post up today.
Why she degrading herself?
Listen.
I'm asking.
Somebody just put a post up today. They had a girl, she had on little straps across her body, but nothing under, just straps, but it was see-through. Like every strap was like a tape span across her body. So it went like straight across, and no, it was all skin. It was all skin. And I'm telling the dude, like, the post said, with ladies, with men, would you let your woman wear this outside the house, or are you too insecure? And then I said back, I'm like, for one, if that girl is wearing it out the house, she's not trying to be just your woman. She's promoting herself. It's man, let me show you the picture before you say anything.
I know what a bondage top is.
Nah, this different. It ain't that.
My question is, why
I want to
do
see the picture.
you just said? Hold
See,
on,
like,
no, because you just said if I got on this, if whatever, I'm still scrap, right?
Yeah.
So that's like if I wore the same top dress, it's a bondage dress. I saw that. What? It's, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry. My
So-
woman couldn't wear that.
I'm saying, like, to me,
And
I
I'm
feel
not
like
insecure.
it's not about being.
That's
It is.
respect.
I mean, it's a respect.
Okay,
but
so
if
let's
she,
go here. Let's go here.
this all I was gonna say is that because we live in a stereotypical world,
Mhm.
so the human body is like a perversion, and so it's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? It's like we view it differently. Like other cultures, the human body is like art. You know what I'm saying? You can, if she wasn't bending her over like that and she was just standing there on some
But what
shit.
you expect her to do in some way? Like what kind of art do you
I'm
think?
talking about her in her
posture.
mind. I'm just trying to tap into her mind, like how she feels about her. Like,
You can see it without. You can see her mind without even looking at this. Look at this picture now.
and
I can't see.
now, what would you say
I see how it
if
is.
this bitch
I see
had
how
like
it is.
she had a doctorate, all kinds of shit?
That don't
And that's
mean
what she was
nothing.
on that
Then
night.
at
But
that
it don't mean
moment-
nothing because
Listen,
she wearing a dress that
No.
has.
Listen, because you promoted this. For
How
that
is that
moment.
promotion?
Because you even know. Would you wear that outside? Okay, let me ask you this. Let's go back. You got a full-grown man at home taking care of you, doing what you're supposed to do. Would you wear that outside?
I don't know the first part of what you just said.
You got a man
Yeah,
at home.
she one of them. I don't need a nigga type.
No, I am not.
Listen,
I never
listen,
said that.
Listen. Okay, you got the man you want.
So
You got the man you want at home. Would you wear that?
we live.
Honestly,
We definitely
Would I wear
live.
that?
would you wear that? You
Nah,
got your.
he'll probably knock my head behind the washer type
But
shit.
why would he do that? It's
Because
not
that's the
he's
kind of
insecure.
nigga that I would choose.
Okay, but listen, he's not insecure though. That's just respect.
That's respect.
I mean,
I don't
One
want-
thing about when,
They saying
when a man choose, let me tell you this:
I don't-
when a real man choose a real woman, he not choosing a woman to have her promote herself to everybody. It's ways to be comfortable. It's,
why is she promoting though? Why I'm
Somebody's
saying her
promotion.
existing is a
See, I would
promotion.
say,
That's
hey,
that's
nice.
So if she completely covered up, it's not a promotion
Because, let me
anymore.
tell you
I'm
this,
asking
'cause
you.
You know this. Listen, you know this. You know it ain't a man on social media or anywhere outside that's looking at her like, oh, that's a queen right there. Like it's not happening like that.
I want that ass.
I want
Boom.
that ass.
That's
That's the first
and
time.
you know this though.
Okay.
You know this.
I'm just here to point out the good, the
I know,
real,
and I understand
and the
that.
BS
But
here.
the
That's
question
all.
was, they said, "Are you? You're not insecure because you don't want your queen to walk outside like that? Because at the end of the day,
Respect, man.
that's your shit. Like when you uncover them covers at night, that's
your shit.
That's your shit.
Okay.
That's your
Okay.
woman.
I mean, if it ain't his shit, who's
I'm like, come on.
Hers, but hey,
Yeah, okay, hers. Okay, so then why she not by herself?
Huh?
So why she don't just be single? Then?
why you gotta be single? Oh, y'all, you know what? Never mind. I understand.
I mean, that's
It's
the
a very
same way.
traditional.
Okay,
Let's
let me
switch it
ask you
around.
Yeah,
Monogamous.
Do you want your man walking outside with motherfucking
Please,
basketball shorts on, no boxers? You know
Uh-huh.
what I mean? Going to go empty the trash when you got females that stay out next door to you.
And he wanted to go out like he goes out like
Yeah,
that.
that's what he wanted
He
to
woke up in the morning. He
That's
said
what
the
he wanted
trash
to do.
need to go out.
Chris
But
said,
it's girls out
when you
outside.
go-
And he put on some
when you
basketball
go
shorts
out-
and no drawers. And just because y'all just woke up
You
and
have a-
laying down
you
there.
have a woman- you have a woman on your
yourself.
side.
You representing you and your man.
Exactly. You have a woman
Oh,
right here
okay.
who just said no because it's a reflection of him. When
Yeah.
you're in a relationship, you are a reflection of your significant other. So how you go out and act, that's not just clothes. That's your personality, period. How you go out and act and respond, the
Mhm.
first thing they're going to say is, damn, he talked to her or she do this. That's how she act. Like, you are a reflection. Regardless, if me and you talk, when you step outside the studio, you're going to have to be a part of me because they're going to know. Everybody going to touch that shit and be like, oh, that's Rilla girl. Let's see what she doing. They go tune in
Yeah.
just because. And then when you fuck up and you do something crazy, that's gonna be embarrassing.
that's
to
Rilla
that person.
girl.
Yeah, exactly. So
You know
that's
what I
why.
mean?
Like, damn,
Wow.
really?
And that's not
That's
even
the
just to be
same
one
as Rilla
side.
done something.
That's deep,
Exactly,
dog.
exactly.
That's
Motherfuckers
deep.
see Rilla somewhere else with a bunch of females
Yes.
all the time. I'm like, damn, that's lovely, dude.
Exactly.
Why
Why
you
is
over
he-
here with a bunch of females?
Why is he doing that?
That's when you get that phone call, girl. I just seen Rilla
with a bunch of
hoes.
hoes. A bunch of
You know what I
hoes.
mean? With a bunch of hoes.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And
But-
he wasn't shooting a video.
But you know what though? You know what? The
That's
crazy
crazy.
part about it, that's what kind of took us away from the old ways. Like that's what it was. Like back then.
Appreciate
But
you, my
I'm gonna
man.
tell you what it do though. That's why you see now a lot of people don't have successful relationships and people can't be in a situation of commitments.
Ooh,
That's why you get married. That's why you get married and have a divorce in the same year because they sitting back like they didn't take this in consideration. You ain't think about, hey, I'm a part of you and we're a part of each other. We one. Motherfuckers don't even move like that no more. When you got married, you became one. They don't even move like that shit no more. It's some different shit now.
Motherfuckers still think this mine and that
That's
shit.
it, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
That's
this
why,
mine and
that's why you
mine.
see them uncomfortable posts talking about, oh, if you paying 50%, you ain't the man. Motherfucker, how the fuck, if you paying 50%, you ain't. That don't mean shit. That mean motherfucker price is higher now. So shit, she might make the money in the house. But that don't mean that we not inseparable. That just mean like shit, that's where we want to go. That's our move. But because
That
he's
was
the
the
man.
reason we
That
got
shit-
into
yeah,
it.
that's
Because we
shit
helped
make
each
worse.
other.
Yeah, like we won.
Each other,
So
man.
why are we even talking about 50%? It's not a percentage. Hey, this our money. We put this shit up. This is what go. Shit, 1 month I might be sick at work. I ain't make the money. Shit, baby girl might have made all the money. She like, I'm gonna take care of the rent. Okay, fine. That's just y'all team. That's how y'all co-op. But everybody else in your business, that nigga did this for you. He did that. I really be hearing niggas and women. Oh man, that nigga how you doing this and how you doing that? Like shit. Get out their business. Where your man at? Where your situation at?
Oh, I'm single.
Yeah,
That's why.
exactly.
That's why you single.
It's always different, man. But it's all about respect, commitment to get longevity.
Okay, I'm taking all this in.
Gotcha.
How the fuck are you respecting
Mm-hmm.
another person when you're claiming to have ownership of them?
That's not claiming
It's not
ownership.
ownership.
It's ownership together.
It's a
It's together.
respect for
That's
one
not.
another.
That's not saying
I'm
I
not
own
going to
you.
do anything that
Listen.
you don't like.
Let's go like this. You taking our words by saying
You
mine.
said that's mine. Yeah.
Exactly, because the
Yeah.
same way you can say the same shit. I'm yours. So we together. We are one now.
Mhm.
Man, go back and listen to these niggas sing the old songs. See, that's what's wrong. The fucking R&B is different. Go back and listen to some old song, man. We are one. We are one, dog. When you become
What's
one,
up, Mr.
shit,
Good
we one body.
I took
not
being one
bullshit.
as the combination of like side by side, not
Yes,
one
yeah.
engulfing the other. So
Yeah,
if
it's
a
the same
person,
shit.
It's the same
okay. If we're together on that part, okay, cool. So if a person is side by side, that means this person is coming to the table with this you know, when you met them, they're dressing how they're dressing, they talking how they talking, they representing themselves how they representing themselves. But then you start seeing stuff that other people in them not gonna like. So you start telling them, oh, when you go here, you need to do this, you need to wear that, you need to fit this script, you need to act this way.
That goes back to what he said about the picture.
Come on now.
If you pick that picture, understand that picture.
Right.
I mean, if you pick the person in that picture, understand the person in that picture.
Exactly.
Don't try to change to be nothing
You gonna
different.
get that. You
know
gonna
what I
get
mean? Because what you saw in that picture is the same thing that nigga saw in that
exactly.
picture. And that nigga saw in that picture.
And
And when they see that picture, it's like, damn, she just a hoe.
But
That's
isn't that
it.
about
That's all.
access though? Like at the end of the day,
At the end of the day,
if
it's
she,
all on
like-
that next person to stay for you and not
what
for
you
the rest.
promoting for? Like what you promoting?
stop saying promoting.
That's what it is, though.
It's not.
When you internally know that if I step outside, this is gonna grab my attention. I'm gonna tell you like this: that put a lot of people in fucked up situations. Because when you walk out like that, let me tell you, you laughing, but listen, it's gonna make plenty of sense. When you walk out the house like that, you grab the wrong attention from the wrong nigga, and he gonna disrespect you. And then now you got to go back and protect that. That you walked out, this man got to protect that, and he go out here and they get into it and somebody die. Then what happened? All if you would have wore the shit you would have was supposed to wear with
All
your man.
because she wore the bondage
It's
dress.
ways to
Real
be
talk.
sexy without being Nick.
You can.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's ways
If that,
to be
it's on y'all the ones that dictate what sexy is.
Me.
So when you put this out there, and then when a bitch do it, now you want to complain and hide your kids' eyes and shit.
No,
Y'all the ones rapping
no,
about.
that's not
You
what
not
we
rapping.
saying.
I'm telling you, y'all not rapping about. Y'all not rapping about that. Y'all not talking about.
But when you in a relationship,
Nah, fuck all that.
Let's say
Females are being dictated to by the masses of men that have the money in the car, whatever. They want to attract that, so they like, oh, this is what they want. Let me do that, because if I dress like this, what they're saying,
look.
as in your music, don't let me start quoting your motherfucking
You
shit.
quote it.
You know what I'm
guarantee
saying?
I'm 1,000% behind my shit. Quote every bar on that motherfucker. I'm gonna dissect that because I don't write shit unless I mean that shit. So I know what it is. But listen, what I'm telling you though, and even on the shit you might think I can dissect every bar I say. I have a meaning behind this shit. But even what you're saying, you talking about they trying to promote to the masses, the people who rapping and getting the money. That's what they want us to be. Oh, let's go be that.
But
Them
that
niggas
goes
ain't
back to
trying
the
to.
first
Them
show.
niggas not trying to marry them. The motherfuckers rapping these songs. They're not trying to marry the people that they rapping about.
They not saying that to these bitches though. They lost out here. All they see is what is being, they see the reality
But you don't
TV.
have to
They
say
see
it.
that. That's what they see though. Like,
That's
and
a
then
basic
that's what
bitch. I'm just being honest.
and that's what niggas is wanting. That's what they think niggas is
That's what
wanting.
they think niggas want.
So that's
But
why that's
why
the result. So if niggas was out here, guarantee you making top 10 songs
That's
about
small-minded,
females.
though. That's
How is this-
small-minded. Open
Hey,
your mind
there's
up.
small-minded bitches out there.
Very small-minded.
And so
bitches.
there's small-minded niggas, and them two
Exactly.
small minds together
Especially
gonna
if you
partner
sit-
up, like y'all be saying.
Especially if you
How
sitting
long
down,
will it last?
especially if you sitting there listening to a song. If you're looking at the rapper,
We got
listening to the song like,
nerves,
this is what I want, and this is what they want, then that shit crazy. But we're gonna get back into it in just a minute.
I don't know if that was the good, the real, or the ugly. I don't know.
Oh,
Yes, and that was a little bit of real good and BS all in one right there. But we're gonna be back in a little bit, man. Let's spit it out to commercial break.
Love the Jam Radio.
The real, the good.